Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hey, what's up?
Hey guys.
What's up, guys?
Hey everyone.
What's up, everybody?
And we're just going to share some thoughts about leadership.
Oh, man, that's a great question. Are there any restrictions right here, or is it just like
No restrictions.
straight up? I actually think of you, babe.
Really?
I think you're an incredible leader.
Thank you.
Who do you think? Who do you think of?
Definitely you.
Martin Luther King. The thing that I think about the most is there's a certain level of leadership that you're able to tap into when you're operating out of a place of purpose and not worried about the affirmations of people and the validation that might come from people.
I think immediately Pastor Steven Furtick comes to mind. You know, he's someone that possesses vision and someone who leads from integrity, works hard, and someone that people want to follow.
That's good.
I would have to say my youth pastor, Scott Harvey. The reason I say him is because I never, up until that point, when I got into high school, had met someone so passionate. And it was really because he was sold out. And the way he sacrificed for youth, there was something so attractive and endearing that drew me and said, hey, whatever you do, I want to do it.
The first person that comes to mind when I think of great leadership is Nelson Mandela, and I think you might agree with that.
Oh, 1,000%.
Yeah, Nelson Mandela was a president in South Africa, the first black president in South Africa. And I think he was such a good leader because he didn't allow the past and the pain that was inflicted on him to determine how he responded to people. He responded in love, and he literally turned a whole nation around.
A great leader is someone who's willing to admit that they don't know it all, that they're willing to learn. I think a great leader is someone who humbles themselves.
Great leader is aware. He is not only aware of the people that he leads, he's aware of their feelings. She's aware of who they are wanting to become. They are aware of everything that encompasses the people that they lead and not just the things that they do.
Consistent. Consistent not just in what you do, not just your outward performance, but your inward self. So who you are on the inside should also be portrayed on the outside.
A great leader is a teacher.
She's just saying that because she is a teacher. So
Observant.
Ooh, that's good.
I think that a great leader has an eye for detail and can read a room really well, can read people really well.
a great leader is compassionate. If anybody wants to be a great leader, we have to go to people and empathize.
A great leader is sympathetic but strong-willed.
And a great leader inspires you to challenge yourself.
Confidently creative.
A great leader is never unwilling to apologize, to own how they made a mistake, they hurt someone, they did something wrong, to own how they could do something better.
Great leader is full of humility and takes complete ownership of any mistakes that happen.
It was from our parents, and it actually comes from the Bible, the instruction to guard your heart above everything else, because the state of your heart is what determines your future.
Be true to who you are. Never jeopardize your character in order to try to succeed in something.
As a leader, I can make excuses or I can make progress, but I can't make both.
You know, don't be the smartest guy in the room, or just always be learning. Always surround yourself with people who know more than you.
If you're unwilling to learn from everybody, you'll be unable to learn from anybody.
I would say learn how to be a servant.
Love it.
And it's right there in the Bible. Jesus, he came not to be served, but to serve. And Jesus, who was perfect, never sinned, and he was fully man, fully God, what did he do? He came to the earth to serve. And what happens? When we humble ourselves, God's the one that exalts us. And honestly, when you get into leadership, it's not all lights, camera, action, and you know, glitter and flowers. It's hard. It's sacrifice. So I think you really got to understand what it means to be a leader. You're sacrificing for the benefit of others.
Plan for the future, but focus on the present.
Don't you ever give up and be the man that God called you to be. Right? Simple. So simple. Galatians 6:9 talks about, don't grow weary of doing good because a harvest is coming. If you stop right on that last step, you might be missing out on an incredible blessing. And so don't grow weary of doing good. Make sure that you don't give up.
It's probably keep your head down and stay in your lane. It's really easy, to look to the right or to the left and to see what other people are doing in the race that they're running and how fast they're running. And again, it's a constant reminder to, do what God has called me to do. I'm going to put my head down, stay in my lane.
What would you say to a youth who wants to be a leader?
Rock on. No?
Rock on!
Don't wait. You can be a leader right now. It's never been a thing of when I become an adult or when I get out of high school or maybe when I'm older, then I can start to be a leader and start to lead people. But God has called you to lead even in this season of your life, whether you're in high school or junior high.
Don't cut corners. I think every leader, there's a specific journey that we're called to go on. And that journey isn't quick. Leadership isn't microwavable.
Just make the right decisions, even if it's not the popular decision, make the right decisions. It'll work out best in the end. Mm-hmm. And words are cheap. Lead by example.
Be the one that says something when it needs to be said. And not just on social media, not just like in DMs, but in the moment where in the locker room where that thing is said and you're like, that wasn't right. Be the one that puts your hand up and says, hey, like that's not okay, or I will help. Like be the one that steps up.
You don't have to have all the answers to be a good leader. When I was in high school, I was a hockey captain. I was the captain on my hockey team. I didn't know anything more than the rest of the guys on my team, but because you're put into that place of leadership, you just have to kind of be a calming presence, help motivate the team when you're going out there. Like that type of stuff is key.
Don't be afraid to ask for help, and don't be afraid of failure. I think failure is a good thing. It can be something that can propel you forward. I actually wrote down a quote from Craig Rochelle. Failure is not a person, it is an event. Some of the best leaders do some of the most significant things on the other side of failure. So embrace failure. It could actually propel you into something great.
A leader, moves whatever they're in charge of forward, makes it better. Where a manager just makes sure that the job gets done.
I think the difference is trust.
Between a leader and a manager. A manager is someone, when you think of a manager, you think of someone who's kind of like over an employment or over an area, and they kind of manage that. They say, hey, you do this, you do that. They'll even put leaders in place in that team to lead them. And a leader is someone, for me, a leader is so much more personal from a standpoint of a leader will come alongside you. A leader will walk with you.
Leading is intentional, managing is controlling.
I think leading is helping somebody become who they're supposed to be.
I love that. Both have a goal, but leadership is more focused on the person, whereas management is more focused on the task. Yeah, I love that.
We believe in the youth!
Holy bananas!
Holy cow. Such a good video. It's so funny.
So funny.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Hey, comment. Let us know what high school you're from.
Yeah, we would love to know. And be sure to like and subscribe on your way out. Goodbye!